All right, we're finally taking a look at a somewhat new algorithm, that being the cuckoo cycle. Wow, I can't say it. So we're going to be taking a look at Eternity on the RTX 4070. We're going to be using G minor, and for the pool, since there's really not much to choose from, we're choosing two miners for the pool, and we're mining to an exchange. That exchange being Probit. The memory, as always, should be Micron for the people that don't know. And we're getting about 37 to 38 watts for the GPU on idle. For the whole entire system, it's about 150 to 155 watts, not including the GPU. It's about 120 to 125. Anyway, time to start this baby on up. Now, the overclock for this, I'll get to a little bit later, but it's very weird. Anyway, the stock hash rate, we should be getting 10.47 to 10.5 at 180 watts on the software. And at the wall, currently we are getting 311 to 314 watts. But the efficiency should read 58.11 graphs to 58.17 graphs. Getting a little bit higher than actually reported. I don't know if it's because of the miner or what, but it does some very weird stuff. Like the hash rate should be lower than this, obviously, but it fluctuates a little bit, at least for G minor. I don't know if it's the whole algorithm is just really weird or what, but anyway, gonna be taking a look at thermals. But anyway, obviously, well, there it is. That's kind of more in line. But obviously, that hash rate that I read off is with just the miner and afterburner up and monitors turned off. But anyway, currently right now it is 74 in my home and 84 outside. We are getting 56 to, or I guess 55 to 58 for the regular temperature, 72 for the memory junction temperature, and a hotspot of, looks to be about, that was 64 to 68 for the hotspot. Now, I just want to show the overclock. So power limit to 90%. Nothing on the core. Leave that alone. For whatever reason, the core doesn't seem to really do anything on the cuckoo cycle. And then add 1500 on the memory. Start this bad boy on up. Now, it's going to be a little bit inconsistent, and I have no idea why. This was kind of the same thing with Flux on the RTX 4070, but you will either get around 10.4 to 10.5 at about 172 watts, and then other times it'll bounce up to 11.40 to 11.42 for the hash rate at the same wattage of 170 to 172 watts. There will be testimonial down in the description, obviously. So I guess kind of just take this this overclock with a little grain of salt. It's just very inconsistent, and I have no idea why. Obviously, this was tested for an hour, and the algorithm or the overclock actually ran smooth for over a little bit over an hour. Obviously, with both monitors off and just the miner and afterburner up. But right now at the wall, we're getting 299 to about 303 watts at the wall. This should give us an efficiency of 66.28 to 66.40. And taking a look at thermals, which basically should be virtually the same because we couldn't get the power down any lower. But looks to be about 53 to 55 or 56 for the regular temperature. No change on the memory junction temperature, that being 72, and a hotspot of 61 to, what was that, 64 for the hotspot. But that is pretty much the video. Again, the testimonial will be down in the description. Thanks for watching.